Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me? Give me a one or a yes if in the chat if you can hear me. But welcome to this. Hi, Trulondo. Hey, hello. Perfect, you can hear me. Hello, everybody. My name is Artjom, aka Artie. Sometimes you maybe have seen me on social media answering a few comments in the Reddit forum on r/Hitman or r/slash first 007 first light. But also on the Steam forums, I'm trying to answer most questions in the Hitman forum, in the Discord, and yeah, I started at IO fairly recently, a month ago, and I will probably be doing a lot of more content and streams, whatever you guys want to see. And I thought today is the last day of the year where I'm at work and where a lot of my colleagues are at work. So in order to close it off, I wanted to do a loose hangout stream just to know what you want to see. Also, your feedback, what you want to know more about Hitman in the future, what kind of content we can create together, and in general, just to introduce myself, since weekly streams haven't been a thing in the last couple years or last year, and we want to bring back weekly streams. And I will be the one sitting here, and you'll see my stupid face talking about all of it. And but yeah, this is a stream where we'll just talk a bit and I will introduce myself, and before that, there will be no new announcements for content. No, nothing will be leaked, or else I will get in trouble. And it's basically if you don't want to, if you want to see new content and new announcements, today is not the day. There will be in the future, in the next year probably, but today is not the day. So today we'll just hang out for an hour. I want to get to know everybody who is in the community. I want to learn more about you, what you want to play, and you can of course ask questions regarding myself. What I'm doing here at IO. My official title is Player Engagement Specialist, for now at least, and yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to engage with the players. So, yeah, see this as sort of a session zero, getting to know each other. If you're familiar with this term from tabletop games like Dungeons and Dragons, sort of like a first touch. I want to know how you guys feel about Hitman, what are you playing, how much you're playing, what are your favorites, and exactly what you want to see on this channel and on the social media. And of course, um, I haven't done a proper introduction of myself besides the Hitman forum. So yeah, you may have seen me here and there commenting on a few questions and a few things in the Reddit, but also on Discord and stuff. So yeah, I just want to know everybody who's here, everybody who's a Hitman fan, and if you're a Hitman fan, let me know. For example, let's start off with this simple icebreaker question. I assume everybody who's watching right now has played Hitman, and whatever part of the series. Just let me know how many hours do you actually have in Hitman right now, and then we can go off. Bonjour, I see. Nice to meet you. First Hitman fan. GG Real, you're really the first Hitman fan. Hi, Grok the Bounty Hunter. I am Artjom. I am Ari, IO Artie, and yeah, I'm part of the team. Joined a month ago. I see already the first 100 million hours. I doubt that. I doubt this a lot. Maybe 50 I see here, 1,300 hours, 2,300 hours. Damn. I don't think I have a game where I have over 2,000 hours. No, actually, no. I haven't gone on strike, but that's another story. 1,800. Oh, okay, nice. One for 2,000. I see 6,000 grog. What? 6,000 hours. Have you played any other game besides that, actually? Of course, hey, if you're very new to the game, no problem. That's totally fair. I also just started recently. Mr. Metzger, my favorite Hitman game for now, it is Word of Assassination. To be fair, when I was looking for someone to do weekly streams, talk about the game, lives in Copenhagen, knows a few things about gaming, this kind of limits the field. And if you add on top of that they are Hitman experts, it becomes nearly impossible to find someone on short notice. So I'll be frank, I played Hitman Absolution. That was the one that I fondly remember when it came out. And now I'm playing Hitman Word of Assassination sort of as my job, homework, basically. So more or less I'm getting paid to play the game and know about the game. So it's a dream. I see too close to level 2000. Okay, nice. 1,295 hours in World of Assassination, 500 in 2016, 600. God damn, you are talking a lot. You're playing a lot of the game. Are you talking about updates and news in Hitman? Yes, I will. Not today though. I will do it in future streams. Like this is a little send off. I joined IO roughly a month ago. I think yeah, on 17th it is a month, and yeah, sort of the first month was a lot of like getting into the processes, learning who is doing what, and mostly familiarizing myself with all the processes. But the plan is to go live every week, at least once, starting 2026. Of course, I want to figure out what you guys want to see. And this is also like part of this little talk right now. And yeah, I just want to see what is happening. And I will then talk about updates and news in these weekly streams and also in special dedicated streams that we do. Like we did, for example, for the Sim Shady celebrity, where we were playing. I was playing here with Hakan, who from the Melbourne studio, who was working on the level of Eminem. So yeah, I will do this kind of special series, but I also want to do this weekly, talking to you guys, learning about bugs, about wishes, what you want to see in the roadmaps, what kind of content was good, and just to get a better understanding. And I think this speaks in general for IO. We want to improve on every matter, and listening to feedback and community is, of course, one of the core pillars of a game development studio. So we want to improve on that as well and bring back, for example, the weekly streams. I'll try to answer. Let me screen. I skipped a few questions where I was talking. Let me go. Hitman 4 go. No announcement of Hitman 4 today. Promise me. I will promise that we will do a proper announcement of Hitman 4 when the time comes. What is your job at IO? The official title is Player Engagement Specialist. At least for now, it is. Can we purchase the Chainsaw Dog toy shown on your social media? I don't think you can right now. I'll try to answer as much as possible, but give me a bit of like leeway. I started a month ago, and a lot of the people were already or traveled to LA for the Game Awards. If you haven't seen it, we were at the Game Awards and announced the next celebrity, ET, which is Mila Jovovich. I'm really looking forward to that. Starting in February or somewhere around February, I think we said. So I don't know if we can actually buy the toy. I will get back to you. If we can, you will for sure notice, be aware of that if we post about it on social media. Will we reveal some Hitman Absolution card content, such as the scrapped homeless Hitman prototype? I think for a special occasion, we can for sure make a deep dive. Like one of my ideas for one of the streams was a lore deep dive into the Hitman world, like getting to know everything about the lore together with the Hitman wiki, like in collaboration, so we can learn more, and I can especially learn more about the game and about Hitman, and we can do this together. And for sure, maybe we can bring some developers who worked on the Hitman Absolution game and talk about it a bit about the development. If this is something that you would be interested, let me know, please. Is possible a new campaign map DLC in the future? Maybe. I don't know. I will have to ask if this is something that we have currently planned. I know some of the plans already for next year, like the Jovovich one. I was aware of that fairly from the beginning when I started at IO. I started mid-November or mid-late November. Is there a chance of the older Hitman games being remade in the new Hitman engine at some point? Maybe. I think this is a studio direction decision. Like if we really want to bring them back. Oh, sorry, I just hit the camera. Goddamn. Been playing Hitman since 2006. Wow, Sean. Okay, that's. Have you played other games as well in the meantime, or only Hitman? And are you still playing since 2006? Are you still constantly online? Only got 330 hours, and I started with the first Hitman game that came on console. Oh, okay, that is a while. macOS release date. I don't think we have a concrete release date yet. I think we are still working on that. Okay. Private questions as well. Do you have a girlfriend? I have a fiance, yes. Didn't Miss Jovovich inform all on Game Awards that she plays one of new list of targets on New Year? No, she didn't state New Year. She meant in the new year, like in 2026. But as in the trailer, you could have seen, and maybe we can just pull it out in a minute. We can take a look at the trailer together. It is stated and slated to be for February. Hello, Hitman fans. Hello, Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 17. Hello, Gaming Gold. Hello, Spy Ninja. You just got Morrowind got Hitman on the PS5. Very good. Very, very good. I'm playing Hitman franchise from 2002. Oh, 2002. Oh my god. Okay. How old was I in 2002? I was 8. So you've been playing Hitman games since I was 8. Damn. Kudos to you and welcome. And let me know what is your favorite part. Can you ask if I can bring back the heavy trooper outfit from Absolution to be used as a starting disguise in all locations? Yeah, I can ask. No promises made that they will actually follow through, but I got a lot of requests, and if you haven't seen it, I try to read almost everything on the Hitman forum. I can't always go into detail there, but we started a thread regarding what we want to have in the next roadmap since we are starting to plan. And as my role as player engagement specialist, I want to bring, of course, your feedback in. So I asked all of the community members in the forum, at least, what kind of content do you want to see in 2026? Which skins should be part of like Twitch drops, challenges, and stuff like that? And going forth and starting in next year, we want to do this more. We want to listen to more feedback or wishes, what you want to see in the game, and try to adhere to it. Of course, we cannot have a quick turnaround, like from tomorrow on. But since we need to plan ahead, and development is very far planned ahead, I think, as we have plans for already for a midsummer or something like that. Yeah, we can't have a quick turnaround, but of course, I want to try to bring in your wishes and what you want to see into the process, so it's being heard more. When Hitman 3 stops getting content, will that affect the servers or not? I don't know, and we don't plan on stopping delivering content for Hitman 3 in the near future. I think I said at some point there was a question in the forum if we would stop supporting the game after March. No, so far this is not planned, and I think I can say this. If not, this is the last stream you have seen of me. No, it will be fine. It will be fine. Sean, you also played Board of Assassination. Nice. Well, of course, you think Hitman Way can work? You think Hitman Way can work in real life? Honestly, I believe, and this is only my theory, I believe there are for sure professional hitmen somewhere out in the world. I don't know if they work as high tech as 47 does with the ICA, but I believe there is something out there for sure, 100%. Oh, Sean, you bought Hitman for your brother for Christmas. Little or older brother? I have a little brother as well, so just wanted to know. And very nice gift, I think. Hitman Forever, especially for VR. Yeah, if you haven't seen, we got the gold award at the PlayStation blog for VR. We didn't get the first prize, but gold is pretty good. I think it's number 2. Any plans on cross progression between platforms? I think we can talk about it more in the future. Of probably this is something that the team already thought about. I haven't asked specifically regarding that. Is the collaboration with the Hitman Wiki still happening? I know Samir mentioned the possibility since one of the mods were allows discussing Hitman cut content. Yes, I actually planned, this is like one of the lore streams because Hitman has a lot of lore. And not all is up to date, but it's still nice to have a look at the evolution of 47 in all parts, in all iterations. And I want to do this together with the Wiki team because I think they are kind of also experts on the field. Work together with them to create like a cool lore deep dive where we look at all the stories surrounding 47 and get real experts on this kind of field. You play Hitman in the stream? If this is what you want to see, and I will for sure play Hitman on the stream, yes, I will play. I'm currently doing my quote-unquote homework. I'm getting paid to play the game, so I need to be an expert in the game. So I completed, this week I completed the campaign for Hitman 1. which ended with this cliffhanger of the photo of the young 47. And I really wanted to see where the story is going forth. The camera is not getting focused. The camera is focusing on the background. But yeah, I want to do. I want to play more. I want to complete everything before I get on stream and play the game again. But I was thinking of doing my first playthrough on my own, and I only do one map once, and then try to complete if we don't have any ideas for content. Try to complete all the other maps as well and get the map mastery to 20. Where was I? Where was the last question? High RT, high mortalist retaining wall, or MRW. I think it's easier for me to say. You can feed us new maps forever and we'll buy them. Okay, dangerous saying. Make no promises. Give me a reminder every 4 seconds on what I don't need to do. Heh? I don't get this one. The new Hitman update, some by a famous actor, horror movies, right? Resident Evil, probably. Okay, let me try to understand this question. Yes, famous actor, new celebrity, elusive target, correct. Resident Evil, I don't know if you would say Resident Evil a horror movie. I mean, yeah, it had horror elements, but yeah, Mila Jovovich played in the Resident Evil movies, so in this kind of sense, it's correct. What would Hitman 4 be about? Good question. It is a good question. I think I would also like to know, but these kind of things only get at a later stage to me because I'm public. I will be live, so they will keep things secret from me until it's a point where I say, okay, we can trust you. We need to implement you in the plans. At least I hope so. Regarding the question, which is my preferred part? First of all, the voice acting. David Bateson gives Agent 47 his soul. Everything else builds on that. I totally agree. And crazy enough, in my first week, on a Friday, we had a little celebration here in the studio in Copenhagen. And we celebrated the 25th anniversary. And we had like a little presentation of what happened in the whole history of the development. And the surprise guest was David Bateson. He wasn't here in the office. And can you imagine? I was here for 1 week, and then I just and then I meet David Bateson right on stage here, and I was like, holy! That was a crazy first week and a great way to end the very first week. Let me check. Hi, I would like to see in freelance weapons from past DLCs like 7 Deadly Sins and Deluxe DLC weapons. Yes, please. I will not take any notes right now. I mean, this is like an informal chat for you to get to know me and I get to know you. So, but please feel free if you can find like a spot either in the Steam forum or in the Hitman forum or wherever. I would love to collect all your wishes and let me just to get an understanding, or maybe even Reddit. It's also possible. I'm all these platforms, and it's always either Artjom's IOI or IOI underscore understroke Artjom's. Can I ask, are you allowed to talk about anything related to the cancelled Absolution sequel, the only other known cancelled Hitman game? No, but you can ask. Will there be other campaigns as Patient Zero or Sarajevo 6 or other bonus missions? We are going to revisit Patient Zero in some parts, at least with Mila Jovovich. Have you seen there's like a little text box saying Patient Zero? So there will be some tie-in back into Patient Zero, but I don't know if we have plans for another story right now. Maybe add that car and weapon from Shakal where Bruce Willis plays the assassin. Yeah, sure. There is Ghost in the background. There is? No, I don't say that, please. Yo, X-Wage. Play Hitman Blood Money. Yeah, I was also thinking of playing all the older games to get like a good feeling of where Word of Assassination improves upon, just to see how the whole game evolved. I played Hitman Absolution. It's the only one that I have completed so far. Yeah, I have fond memories of it. And then I remember I tried to get into the very first one, but I think I dropped it, and it's. I mean, you probably know this situation where you start a game, you play it for a while, you're getting really hooked on it. Then real life happens. You need to attend to some stuff, and it 1 week passes by, a second week passes by, and then you just never get the motivation to get back into it because you forgot all the controls and you need to get back. And yeah, I kind of dropped it, I think, at that point. But I would love to revisit it and make like a chronological playthrough where we play one game each month just to see the evolution of it and have a little bit of nostalgia. And also for me, it's very educational to see where the series really started. You want to see 47 have two pistols? Yeah, I hear that. I've completed all the campaigns and now going through arcade. Oh, very nice. Very nice. You're around next. Me gusta tu video, te apoyo en. I'm sorry, but I cannot speak. I want to say Spanish. Maybe Portuguese. No, me gusta is Spanish, right? So yeah, I don't speak Spanish. So I'm sorry. I speak English and I speak German and a little bit of Russian. Jakub says, I think I heard someone from IOI imply that at some point you will work with some content creator on a celebrity ET. Do I remember that correctly? No. Do you know which member it was? I don't know. Um, but maybe that could be something. I mean, which content creator would you like to see in the game? Realistic mode will be cool. More aware NPCs, blood trails. Okay, like this is our. I think we can take all this kind of feedback into our consideration if when we start with the development of Hitman 4. I don't know if he even started. This is some of these things are not people are not telling me for a good reason, and I mean I joined a month ago, so obviously yeah, I try to soak up a lot, but these kind of informations I don't have, and I don't think I will be able to share. Or else, as I said before, this will be my last stream. Um, mm, 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 mm. New maps, new maps for a list of targets. What's up, guys? What's up, Ashley? Would it be possible to recast McGregor's character so the DLC could be added back? Maybe, but I don't. I think we are focusing on a new celebrity ET so far. But for sure, I read this feedback quite a lot because people want to fill the spot in the freelancer mode where the packs usually go to, or the items of it. Hi, buddy. Hi, Mighty Ninja. Hitman 4 is going to be. Hitman 4 is going to be. Yeah, I think Hakan said it in an interview that Hitman 4 will for sure happen. And I trust the words of my CEO. So take this for information. Mortal is retaining wall. Maid outfit. Okay. This. Okay, I kind of know who you are now in the Discord. Let's see. I see Silent Assassin and Contracts had a very distinct stealth feel. Do you see any chance of house mechanics returning in a modern form? Maybe. I don't know. For today, I cannot really go into detail on what comes next and then the next parts. And I will try to be knowledgeable in all of these topics at some point next year. But today is sort of like breaking the ice, more or less, to bring back more community-faced and more community-focused streams. And bear with me if I cannot answer all the time the questions regarding future content because I don't know. I don't know. I'm just here enjoying the time at AO, trying to get to know the community and try to be sort of like a voice for you internally when we talk about developments and content for future updates. I try to bring your feedback, your wishes, and your complaints, of course, as well, into the development process so we can really adhere to them and address them in future updates as well. In this month, primarily focus on a lot of inquiries from the last year. Like I tried to read up on a lot of the discussions that were happening in the last year, And yeah, I try to help out where I could, like updating thumbnails of featured contract badges, for example. Some of the featured contract badges have now their proper pictures. This is like one of my first tasks where I try to help the community. But I'm also tending, of course, to the First Light community, trying to establish it there, uh, like posting the Lenny Kravitz announcement in the Reddit that we had. And yeah, like I try to support the community as much as possible. I also watch a lot of content creators right now who are playing Hitman and covering Hitman. And if you have any favorite content creators that do really good Hitman content, please feel free to put them in the chat. Let me know, because then I will have my work cut out for me for the holidays. Today is the last day of work. After that, everybody is more or less on vacation, traveling back home. I'm also traveling back home to Germany. But yeah, if you have some content creators where you say, okay, I really like that content. I know there's one content creator who does really nice deep dives with his shorts. He starts with an A. I forgot the name, but I watched a few of his shorts, and now he's popping up all the time in my algorithm. I don't remember his name exactly. Do you think you'd be a good hitman? That's a question I thought about a bit. And I would say no. I like people too much, and to like follow the orders of like eliminate this target without really knowing the motivation as to why. I don't think so. Maybe skill wise, for sure not. Skill wise, I would be horrible. Um, but also, I don't think I could do it. No, maybe not. In another world, and I would like to think I could be a super soldier. I mean, everybody does that who plays video games, like in some sort of like imagining you would be the character and you would do all the things, nice and cool things. Um, but I'd love to have a job where I can wear a nice suit like 47 all the time. I mean, now I'm at a IO. I should be able to make it a thing, right? My boss is not watching, right? Okay, cool. I see only a few notifications. Wait, let me check. Okay, there's nothing happening. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Mm, will we see Kane Lynch in an upcoming ET next year? If it's not happening, it's a great concept, honestly. I agree, it's a cool concept. I have never played Kane Lynch, but I have a lot of my friends who, back then when it was released, my parents wouldn't buy it for me, but they played a lot of Kane Lynch and we really liked it. And we also have like here in the studio, and maybe you can imagine it, like a studio has always a lot of decorations, similar to like these kind of things. They are everywhere here in the entire studio, and we have like a giant statue of Kane and Lynch right in the entry lobby, which is really nice. We also have a giant Hitman duck, which is taller than me, and I'm 1 meter 74, probably. And we also have a giant 47 statue right in the lobby, which is really cool. Every time we have visitors, they come in and they take photos of it and make a little bit of videos of it. I'll try to maybe post it at some point on the social media channels just for you to see. Uh, Someone has a street surgeon. Or street surgeon? Street surgeon. How's it going? And welcome to the community. It's going very well. I mean, today is the last day before the holiday, so we can do whatever we want, more or less. And yeah, this is like a little little start kickoff. Do people still remember Cheru? He was one of my favorite Hitman YouTubers back in the days, and he still is. Is he doing content still? Or why do you say, do people still remember Cheru? Has he stopped? He or she, I don't know. Stopped doing content? Aspecticor. Yes, I think that's him. That's the content I was looking for. That I keep popping up on my YouTube Shorts algorithm, and I really enjoy his videos. He does a really great job of editing and comes very quickly to the point and very interesting. So I've been watching a hell lot of his content right now. Oh God, so many questions. I need to stop talking or be shorter so I can get all the questions. Morrowind, you're still on the training of Hitman? Wait, are you still training to become a Hitman? Or are you in the tutorial of Hitman? No. Count Rushmore, hey, can you reveal where you are from if you haven't already? I am from Germany. I was born in Kazakhstan, but I moved when I was less than a year old, or my parents moved and they took me with them. So I grew up in Germany, but I live in Denmark since 2 years now. I moved here with my back then girlfriend, now fiance. So yeah, if you want to speak German, I can understand. Russian, I can only speak. Read, I cannot because of the Cyrillic letters. The atmosphere in Ultimate games are much better than War. If you could make soundtrack from Hitman 2 go into War, it would make the game much better and more animations for fiber wire, blood splatter better, and make AI a little bit more like Hitman Blood Money would make it so good. Noted. I will forward the request for more blood splatter, for example. He'd be Giftman, where he sneaks up on his targets and surprises them with rap presents. This is to talk about Santa? Santa has a hitman as a giftman? Yeah, probably. Crossover. How can I get a social media community manager position like you? I've been going for them for a while, but it just hasn't gone my way. It I think it entirely depends on where you're living. I mean, some countries have more studios than other. I know, like for example, Sweden has a bunch of studios surrounding Stockholm and Gothenburg, and also in Malmö, like us. Um, but it entirely depends on where you are from, basically. And if you are willing to move, this is also like a part. But if you want to get more into like the social media and community management, you can do voluntary community management for smaller games and indie games, sort of to build up your cases, your experiences. This is always a good way. And yeah, it is a tough market. Like we all seen the layoffs over the last couple of years in the game industry. So yeah, it is a competitive market right now. It's not maybe not the best time to try to get into game industry, I would say, compared to like let's say 10 years ago. But there are for sure opportunities, and if you've been going for them for a while, do you know the reason maybe why it hasn't panned out? Maybe was there good feedback, and if no, always try to ask for feedback from the recruiters just to get like an idea where you can improve, even if you get a rejection. You will not mostly not get an answer, but it's always nice to poke and to push for that. And in the end, it's also a bit of luck. I think that's also like I think for every job you need a little bit of luck. And yeah, sometimes this is how the cookie crumbles. I don't know. But feel free to hit me up on Discord. I'm in the Hitman Discord as well via DM. Maybe we can talk about like what were your experiences, and maybe I can help you. Feel free to reach out. Have you heard of Tomato Gaming? He's an edgy but funny Hitman content creator too. He plays from time to time, and his first Hitman was Blood Money. No, but noted. Tomato Gaming it is another one that I will add to my list. That I'll for sure check out together with Specticor. I think by the end of the holidays, my algorithm will be entirely Hitman focused. Did anyone else get stuck on Club 27? Club 27 is the map in Berlin, right? Which is part of Hitman 3, if I'm not mistaken. I played it only a bit because we recorded social media assets for that. You remember like the John Hamm meme, which is like currently going around everywhere. Yeah, and we did like a little content piece on that. So I played the map, but I tried to limit it to not get spoiled because I want to enjoy it as well as a first-time player as well. Hitman has a lot of long-term players and creators who've been around since the early games. Does that kind of long-term community presence influence how you see Agent 47 today? Yeah, I think we just need to be like aware of what kind of impact 47 has on the entire game community. And I think he was nominated, and I think he placed second or third for BAFTA as the most influential video game character, which is a very great honor, of course. And it just shows how much of an impact Hitman had for the last 25 years and how charismatic and important and iconic 47 is. I mean, as soon as you have someone with the red tie in a black suit and a white shirt, and bald in most cases, you immediately make the connection that's 47, or they are aware of 47. And I think that speaks volume for how impactful 47 has been. IOI, please properly Hitman War on iOS is issues that when you update or patch is for iOS issues is that can unstiller map pack. Can you fix this? We are constantly fixing the game as far I try to answer the question, but yeah, we are constantly updating the game, and I know there will be fixes and patches going forth. So hang in there until we can deliver them, or try to play the games on PC or console or any other platform. Yeah, he still does content. Nice. Okay, then I will check him out. Is it possible to visit the studio? Do you organize these things? As far as I'm aware, not right now, but I think I can ask if we can have like some tours. I know we had like visitors from press, and they were always like strictly limited, as in which areas they can go to, because people are working on stuff that hasn't been shown yet, like new gameplay stuff. So obviously it is a bit more limited. But I know from the past, and I worked at a couple other gaming studios before, that this is always something that was discussed and a thing. And in most cases, it was something that it was allowed in some capacity. But you need to check, of course, with the responsible personnel. But I will note that community studio tour would be nice to have at some point. I think that would be really nice to invite like a couple community members at some point to Copenhagen to have a look around. Um, do you have a mail? I have a lot of idea for the next Hitman. Everzy, I have a mail, and I will be very wise not to share it right now because I will get a lot of hate messages or whatever. Um, that's internet. I'm not saying that everybody of you will send it, but that's the internet. But I am available via Discord. I'm in the Hitman Discords as well. It's always either RT or Artjom IOI. I'm there. I'm in the Hitman forums, and I am also on Reddit and in the Hitman Reddit as well. So if you have ideas and feedback on what to implement for the next Hitman, please feel free to reach out to me there. There's always like we have abundance of channels for you to get in contact with us, and I will be on the forefront of trying to engage with everybody as far as I can, of course. Cassidy Cope, Facts and Features, and Big Mooney. Kill everyone in general content, great to watch. Okay, noted. So Tomato, Sectio, Cassidy Cope, and Big Mooney. If you're even allowed to talk about it, can we expect co-op in 2026? I'm not allowed to talk about it. I'm sorry. But when I'm allowed to talk about it, I will talk about it. And that's for sure. I should check out Freelancer Tournament. Match is in 6 hours from now. It's the first Freelancer tournament ever. Yeah, I heard about it. You corrected. You should. I should. Yes, I heard about it. I think I saw it on. Was it on Reddit? I think I saw a post on Reddit, and I think one of the community members reached out to me as well to let me know about the very first Freelancer tournament. So thank you for the notes, and everybody, if you're not aware, there's a Freelancer competitive tournament happening today, in 6 hours from now, where you can tune in to see how players competitively play Freelancer mode against each other. So I really like the promise of that, and I have a little bit of background from esports, so obviously I'm always more inclined into competitive gaming. But yeah, this is for sure something that I want to explore in the near future, maybe host together. I know Frotty7, I don't want to mispronounce the name, but I know him that he or she organizes the tournaments, the speedrun tournaments as well, and I want to get into more contact regarding that. I would really nice, and I would love to support this from the IO perspective more, but for sure. Where's the Arabic language for your games? There is no Arabic language for Hitman? If not, let me check this then. Everzy Blood Money. Is Blood Money... Okay, without context, I know it's one of the titles. But yeah. Is there Turkey IO Interactive have studio? if the question is if we have a studio in Turkey, we have a studio in Istanbul. So, yeah, Blood Money is the best. Thank you, that means a lot. Discord. It's on Discord? Nice. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, the message is on Discord. Yeah, please feel free to reach out. Milan Petrovic, I am 38 years old, played Hitman since the first one since I was a kid, and this is the first live chat that I participated in. Thank you for answering all my questions. No problem. And it's nice to hear that you played Hitman since the very first one. And did you already say which part is your favorite one? I think was it the Hitman Absolution? Yeah, right. Hey, Artie, nice to have someone from IO be so hands-on with the community. Ah, Bus Driver. You are in the forum. You're in the Discord, of course. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I saw you there. Thank you for tuning in. Michelle says, I would like to see more Easter eggs or things related to previous Hitman games, suits, weapons, enemies linked to the past targets. Yes, I have started to create a plan for the 10th anniversary of Hitman 1, which will be next year. I think it's May. Yeah, I started like to do like a rough outline of how we want to celebrate it, and if you have ideas for that, how we can celebrate the 10 years of Hitman 2016, I would love to hear them. I want to make like a deep dive and talk to developers about the development back then. What were the challenges of starting like this new trilogy, and yeah, I really look forward to that, and I want to really celebrate Hitman 1 in this kind of sense. And it's the only one I played from Word of Assassination so far. I think starting next if I come back next year, I think around 5th of January. I think that's a Monday. Yeah. I hope I have played the campaigns of 2 and 3. If the family drama and stuff like that. My parents are not watching, right? If the family drama around Christmas times will let me play the games. You mentioned Discord earlier. Which one is it? Maybe someone from maybe Bus Driver. Can you help me out? It's the it is the Hitman one. I don't know. You should be able to find Hitman Discord if you Google it. It should be one of the very first ones. It should have an open invitation form there. And then you can join. We have a bunch of channels there. Talking about the current game war, we're talking about the elusive targets there, but we also have the dedicated channels to the older titles and the older installments, so people can talk a bit about the nostalgia. And we will also publish news, and also I will establish like the reoccurring event there, so you will get notified when we are going live, or I will go live and play the games more with you. Your favorite is Blood Money? All right, I think Blood Money. That is Silent Assassin, Absolution Trilogy. Ah, it's in here, right? Yeah, we got like this little set here. It's the trilogy, and Blood Money is here. Silent Assassin and Contracts. I haven't really checked out all the stuff in the background here since this is like part before I came, but it looks really cool to have like this old school boxes. I mean, nowadays everything is digital, right? You download the game and stuff like that. But it's nice to have it physically. We need him free holding 2 pistols like Blood Money in the body cover. The body cover? Ah, you mean, maybe you mean here in the cover. Here. Yeah, it's an iconic pose. I give you that. Oh, it looks so cool. Oh, it also has like a Kane and Lynch Deadman sneak preview? Crazy. Do you see the graphics here? This looks so cool. I don't know. I feel like nostalgia is hitting extra hard if you hold like seeing them mentioning like minimum specs for PC and stuff like. What is the hard drive? They needed 5 gigabytes for Blood Money, 2 gigabytes for Contracts, and 800 megabytes for Silent Assassin. Crazy. What is the processor like? Or RAM? They don't even state that here. Input devices. It needed to have at least Windows 2000 or Windows XP with a compatible mouse and keyboard. Wow. Well, yeah, we've come a long way, I guess. Hitman 2016 10th anniversary. Main menu music swap to H1 music, even for 1 month season patch. I like this idea. I like this idea a lot, actually. With a remastered game. Anything about Hitman 3 co-op? No, I cannot talk about it. I'm sorry. But let's explore what else do we have here. I know that we have this one. I found this when I started to clean up the room, which is like a vinyl and LP of the soundtrack made by Jasper Kidd, of course, famous composer, and it's a limited edition as well. Which games are here? This one has the soundtracks of the Codename 47, Silent Assassin, Contracts, Blood Money, and the Critical Collection. I think it looks very nice. It has like this texture of the barcode on it. That's really, really nice. And apparently it's a limited thing. Maybe I'll try it out at some point. Stay? All right. Yeah, stays. Yeah, the specs. I mean, this is the first one? No. Where's the first one? We have, oh my god, this is from the GameCube. Look at this. Look at it. Completely old. With the old IO logo as well. Is the CD inside? Oh, there's it. The CD is even inside. And it's signed IOI. Okay, cool. But this one, it has minimum specs as well. It says minimum specs Windows 95 or 98. You needed at least 64 megabytes of RAM, and 400 MB of storage space in order to play the game. Damn. 64 megabytes? That is a thing? Crazy. I think, but wait, this one came out around 2000. Okay, yeah. I think I was in no, I was in elementary school back then. From the first side 25 years ago. Yeah. I mean, he already has the steel blue eyes back then. I think they are so iconic. But you can't really see that the tie is red in this one, right? Like, it is red, but not red. And is that the one where death is his way of life, now it becomes yours? Your time has come to enter the Hitman's world. A world where Hitman trusts no one but himself, a player in a deadly game. Oh, they used the word slick in the description. This slick third-person action adventure combines a mix of stealth and shooting that has never been seen before on a PC. As Hitman, you must move without sound, kill without emotion, and disappear without trace. Carry out your hits. It is with a little extra point here. It says hits effectively, and a story of greed, power, and jealousy will start to unfold. It even says here, through the blue eyes of Codename 47, he sees a world of potential, threat, and danger. He watches interested, but uninvolved. I think we should definitely play this game on stream at some point. Does it look like he has earrings here? No, it's just the texture of it. That was your first graphics card, a 64 MB GeForce MX 440. Can you still buy it online? Is it like a collector's piece? I wonder how much they would cost right now. I know that like Game Boys from back in the old days, they are crazy expensive if you want to buy them now. But can you get old PC hardware? And can you still play on them? That would be actually nice. But we will play this one, for example, on the good PC. What about another clone of 47 to kill in a bonus mission? Yeah, I think this would be cool, but also maybe something that we could create maybe in a featured contract together at some point. Ah, hey Blossom, nice. Nice of you to join. Did you get a chance to ask if showing off mods is okay? Yeah, I did have a chance to ask, and I asked, and they said, we don't know, we need to check. But apparently were some like, they don't want to, they don't want to get in trouble, legal trouble, I don't know. But yes, I will poke again and I will push again because I really want to do a mod showcase at some point, and hopefully I'm not saying anything wrong. I don't see my smartwatch popping up with a lot of Teams messages saying I should get off live. So if I'm not going out on a limb here, I will say I want to do a mod showcase and talk about some of the more popular mods, especially missions and stuff like that. I really want to see it. And I know there's like some skin mods as well to unlock like there's certain skins, like custom ones. But yeah, I want to do a little showcase of mods if that's possible. And if not, I will try to push it, and maybe at some point it will be possible. Actually, when it comes to playing the first 4 games, you're best off either waiting for the PC remaster or playing the console versions. PC versions available now are pretty outdated and need some tinkering and fan-made patches to run properly on modern hardware. What about the console ones then? They are okay-ish, or do they also have these, let's say, issues? But I can also manage to get a console here and play the games. I don't know. I mean, we are over 100 people here in Copenhagen. There's for sure someone who has still an old PS2 or something like that, right? That I could use. And then it's just a way of figuring out how to get it connected to the PC so I can capture it. But I think that should be possible. It's okay. It's okay, Bus Driver. It's okay. I'm also not perfect, and I will slip up, and I will make my mistakes here on stream. And yeah, so nobody's perfect, and I'm also very very far from it. But it's nice to have like a proper talk with the community instead of sitting behind the desk and trying and reading everything from the outside. And also, it gives me a great excuse to mute all my notifications and just to focus on this, on talking to you, and trying to figuring out what kind of content we want to do. If you have ideas, what would be nice content to push or to see here live? Besides, of course, the mod showcase. Didn't forget. I want to do the mod showcase. I want to do a lore deep dive to get 47 better, know him better, and then probably play all the older games. Do the celebration of Hitman 2016. That would be nice to have like a little celebration of the 10th anniversary. So this is something that I'm planning right now. And what else? I mean, yeah, we will go live weekly. So I will need to figure out what I will do there all the time. And some of the stuff, especially in the beginning of next year, when I will be back on January 5th, I want to do a first stream in the first week when I'm back already. But I just need to figure out what to do there. And that one is then without a lot of preparation. So maybe it will be just a talk and welcome in 2026 stream where we will play World of Assassination and try to complete at least one of the maps so far with a higher mastery level. Artjom, what is your favorite IOI game? I mean, technically, I can only say Hitman Absolution because this is the only one that I've completed 100%. Or I played it till the end. I haven't like did all the challenges. But yeah, I think just by the process of elimination, it would be Absolution. Dual wield on console release build, please. I hear you. I hear the feedback regarding dual wield, and I think it looks sick as well. Also, no, in this one he has a sniper, right? But in all the other parts, at least in the contracts one, he has 2 guns here. No, Hitman 2 as well. I mean the old Hitman 2, Silent Assassin. Did you see the IGN Hitman video? We would love to see that kind of content on these channels. Can you specify which one? Do you? I know that David Bateson did like a, but that was not an IGN channel, I think, where he recognized his own voice lines and needed to guess where this was and what he's saying next. But could you be a bit more specific? But I can also afterwards watch on IGN and see which kind of video. Yeah. Yeah, I understand, Blossom. It was just because it was the question if where will be Hitman 4, and I just picked up the wording there, but I don't think it will be called Hitman 4 as well. I don't know, honestly. Maybe it will. World of Assassination is missing the wheels on console. That's one. Yes, understood. Yes, Bus Driver. I saw this discussion already in the Hitman forum. I think was it also you? Maybe. Gaming Gold, but it was that video with David Bateson when he was trying to guess his voice line, and then he saw where it was exactly, like a little bit. What is? There's like a channel on YouTube as well that is covering voice actors, and they all get like a quiz of to guess where the voice line came from. But yeah, something like this. Basra, yeah, very okay. Then Basra, be happy to know that there's also other part of the communities who are echoing your feedback as well. And yeah, I try to listen to all of it and try to be the voice internally here. There will be 3 celeb ETs in 2026 too. I don't know. I mean, so far we have 1. I guess you need to follow the channels in order to find out if we will do more. And if we do, you will see announcements of it either also here on the stream, but also, of course, on social media and the press if I cover it. But so far, no confirmation how many celebrity ETs it will be in 2026. And what I remember, yes, I remember that. Hitman 4 will counter all it would to me in my dream. Okay. Do you want to also specify if you were under certain conditions when you had this dream? I don't know. Maybe you like mushrooms, like champignons, I mean. But can you also give us then an idea of how it was revealed? Maybe this is also nice to know for the future if we do announce the next installment of Hitman. Eminem and Bruce Lee so far. Yeah, but that is 2025. I think the question was for 2026. For 2026, we have Mila Jovovich in February. I'm really looking forward to that. Hello, Hitman Twitch chat. I'm happy to announce I passed all my finals. Applause for Patrick. Congratulations on passing all of your finals. Follow-up question. Did you pass them? Or did you did them and failed all of them on purpose to get through all of them fast? Or did you really pass all of your finals? All A? Nice. Awesome. Congratulations. What is the reward then? How are you rewarding yourself for all A's? Like a good dinner? Like no bad conscience dinner? That's what I like to do. Like if I want to reward myself for a stressful time or a stressful period, I'll order Korean and play video games the entire evening. That's at least what I do. Play video games? Yeah, but you playing video games also besides studying, right? You need to have something extra. Like, I don't know if you order a lot, but maybe get a pizza. Could be a thing. Or Korean. I can highly recommend Korean if you are eating meat, for example. That's a necessity in order to enjoy it. Yeah, you love going through concept art of all the games. Some of the stuff there is so weird and surreal. I bet we can, for sure. I can try to dig around in the files folders and to see if I can find some old concept arts, and then we can do it maybe together with the lore deep dive. I doubt we will make the entire lore deep dive in one session. So maybe if we talk about certain games back then, we can also take a look at the concept art for the old games if we have them around somewhere. And I know the people here at least that I can ask. So I think that's a nice idea, a nice addition to the lore video and deep dive that we do. If you are interested, of course. I don't know, but yeah, concept art noted for sure. I don't want to bore all of you too much, and I only schedule like 1 hour. You have a lot of concept art downloaded? Then we should, then I should be for sure be able to find it here, right? Probably, most probably. I mean, if not here at IO, where should I find it then besides the internet? Because the internet never forgets, of course. But let me try to find it like the original files. Maybe I can do that. Because maybe it was it went through a few data life cycles and has not the optimal quality. But I trust you that I have a lot of them. And if I don't find it, I will find you and I will talk to you regarding your concept art that you've downloaded. But yeah, if you have still any questions, and I see like a lot of them are slowly cooling down. I think by the moment I saw there will be no new announcements, I will not leak. The interest went down. But yeah, that's just how it goes. It's okay. It's fine. There will be a point in time where I can make more announcements and talk about more stuff coming up. But not today. Today is like more or less, like I said in the beginning, a session zero. Breaking the ice, showing my face, talking to everybody. You can hear my voice for the first time. And has anybody actually been around during the time of the weekly streams from the past, like with Travis and Clemens? Do some people still know them or remember the streams they did? Let me know in the chat if you have like a one, if you know who they were, or you've been part of the community for so long, so you have been IUI Insider. Yes, that's what that was the name of the weekly ones. Exactly, and I know Clemens a bit. I talked to him a couple times in the past. Obviously, he lives in Copenhagen as well, and yeah, Copenhagen is not that big, and it's even smaller if you only focus on the game development studios and everybody who works there. And even smaller if you only talk about community management and marketing in gaming in Copenhagen. So obviously you will cross paths here and there. But yeah, really nice guy. And I really took a lot of his feedback back then when I didn't know that I would start here at IO and really incorporated that. So far, I don't see a lot of people who have been there back then, but maybe more will come back as soon as we start to have this more regularly. Count Rushmore. I do miss those pair of Trav and Clem who are doing great streams. Yeah, unfortunately, not a lot of the streams are like backed up on the Twitch channel. I don't remember why. Maybe it was not a feature back then. But I would love to just have a little like comparison to what they did back then. Hi Mo Hyudin, 2013. Hi Hitman, I love your game. I'm not Hitman, but I will forward your feedback to the Hitman team that you love the game. Hitman Series has archived them. Hitman Series? Is this a YouTube channel? I remember Travis and Clement streams. Getting answers from them was harder than it is now. I mean, yeah. Now you cannot really ask them, right? Might be the wrong channel, but there's an unofficial archive. Okay, cool. Okay, that's nice to know. All right, all right. Then I will take a look if I can find them, just to know like what kind of streams some of the community members nowadays were used to, just so we can figure out what we want to do in the future. And I don't know if I will take over the IOI Insider name because I feel like there's a bit of legacy to that. But maybe I will try to bring it back in some sort of capacity. Would you consider bringing back some classical mechanics like optional FPS, dual pistols, or briefcase weapon handling? Atmospheric levels like at the gates on Hokkaido really stood out with Ninja. This is a development question where I cannot say anything right now. But can you keep this question in mind for next year and then hop in on the stream when I'm a bit more established? I mean, I worked with the team for, it's not even 30 days. It's including the weekends. So I've been at IO for roughly 23 days. So not a lot to know all the people and know all the processes. And I try to get better with more time, and I will naturally. So I hope I can answer your question at some point with more confidence. I can suggest, I can suggest it internally. Yes, this is possible. 95th X9V. What's the point of this stream? This stream is just sort of just like a cool down, saying goodbye for the year, and introduction stream of myself. If you've seen the title, it says Artjom introduction stream. Artjom, that's me, and I'm new at IO, and we will do regular content and regular streams on this channel weekly starting next year. And this is sort of like a get to know each other, introducing myself and figuring out what we want to do actually here on the stream. So that is the point of the stream. If you're expecting announcements and new stuff, I cannot serve with that right now. Sorry for that, but feel free to drop by next year when we do a bit more game-focused content, when we play the games, do lore deep dives, and take a look at the older games and take a look at new updates together. Elmon Pro, I just wanted to say I really love Hitman. Appreciate it. It's really nice to see how big the community really is. I think on the Reddit for Hitman, it's a couple of 100,000, 10,000. So it's really nice. What's your plans for a festive period? I will travel back to Germany next week on Tuesday. So yeah, I will hang out with my family, meet some old friends in the home city, because like if you have friends from where you grew up, everybody comes back for the Christmas days to visit their parents. So it's nice to have everybody at one space again. I'll meet up my friends from back then and then enjoy a very nice Christmas together with my fiance and my family. And after that, hopefully get back to Copenhagen, to my lovely PC, and play some video games. that's the idea. I just want to use my free time to play video games. I started playing World of Assassination, the first one, in the beginning, sort of like just to know about the game more, since Absolution was my only entry so far. But I kind of got really hooked on Hitman. It is really, really, really good. Gaming Gold. I made a video trying to reproduce that atmosphere from what I was questioning for a better understanding. Oh, someone recognized your loves your videos. Nice. Okay, cool. Then I'll also check out your channels. Okay, I have Tomato Gaming so far. I have, I have them somewhere listed up now. Pop Tarts Archive. I'm getting the World of Assassination upgrade for Christmas. Oh, that's nice. But how does it work? Like, you get it, and then during Christmas, you just eat all the Christmas dinner, and then you go out play the games? Or do you have the patience to, like, wait? Or do you get it before, and then you can play, and then go for dinner, and then go back play? That is like a typical one, right? But nice, nice that you get the upgrade for Christmas. And congratulations. Do you say that to Christmas gifts? I don't know. Sorry for rambling. You will eat first and then go play. Yeah, this is exactly how I did it when I was like 14, 15. I got a new game. I was like, okay, guys, I need to go. Thanks for the dinner, but I really want to play. You also have a good time, Elman. I wish you nice holidays. I will not say Christmas because I don't know if you celebrate Christmas, but have a nice holidays and also a nice start into the new year. In German, we say Guten Rutsch, which means nice slide. I wish you a nice slide into the next year. I totally agree, Blossom. Do I say Blossom Fox friend or Blossom is Blossom friend, or do I say Fox or do I say friend or BFF? Oh, BFF actually. No, tell me what you prefer. Yeah, and I totally agree. It's very nice to see lots of community members here, and I really enjoy to finally have the opportunity. I mean, I was hired specifically for engaging with everybody in the community, and I didn't want to leave 2025 without doing it at least once. I mean, I was here during the Eminem versus Slim Shady briefing stream together with Hakan, one of the developers, and that was actually the first time I played Word of Assassination, and it was on stream immediately in front of 9,000 people. But, and I need to say, it may appear clumsy in hindsight, but I played it on a monitor which is like 3 meters away. I remember that one mission on Blood Money where you take out Lorne Devahalen and his son. It was a cool Christmas mission. On Blood Money? Okay, yeah, I will probably check it out. Blossom? Blossom's nice, okay. Wait. You writing what? What do you mean, what? Can you specify, please? If so, please do let me know in chat. Otherwise, I don't know what. I see some of my colleagues are saying goodbye for the year. Okay, they're probably leaving already. But I think I will try to wrap it up and go home and enjoy the holidays. And I can't wait to start 2026 and have weekly streams here because I feel like this could be a really nice safe space where we can enjoy Hitman together and celebrate Hitman, of course, how it's supposed to be, with stylish skills, a lot of disguises, and I would probably try my hands on like the Silent Assassin no knockout challenge because I feel like the knockout is very strong. So maybe we'll try to do it together and maybe create featured contracts together on stream. I think that would be really nice just to learn like how to do it and make it a bit more popular. And then we'll do like a showcase of featured contracts. I think this is all like cool ideas. And please let me know on your preferred channel, be it the Hitman forum, Reddit, Discord, Steam forum, or in the comments of our social media posts what you would like to see. You can also always approach me via DM on the Discord channels. You can find me. I'm called, I think, IOI Artjom or Artie. And yeah, I would love to know more. Absolutely loving the new Hitman events. Thank you so much to the whole team for making this wonderful game. It even made it onto the list of most played games on Steam. Nice, very nice. And I will for sure relay your nice words to the team. Let everybody know because I think as a developer, you always focus on the game. You're not always reading what everybody says about the game, and people tend to voice criticism more because obviously there's like a sense of why they should communicate. They want to communicate, but praise is something that you keep to yourself most of the times, and not a lot of people are going out of their way to praise something, some kind of work. So yeah, I think in the development team, it's something that's not very heavily practiced to focus on the positives because they want to improve the game. They focus on the negatives, but stuff like that they would love to read, and we need to highlight the positivity surrounding the game. I mean that everybody is so emotionally invested in the game is already an achievement and shows how beloved the game is. And yes, I think that's lovely of you to say. Kitsune Inari. Yeah, you can message me on LinkedIn. No problem. Thank you, Gaming Gold. Thank you for the kind words. I'll try to wrap it up now. Grossjung, remove online gaming and delete all cheaters leaderboards. I hear that. I hear the all cheaters one, especially. Any titles in mind to play during the break? Yeah, Hitman 2, Hitman 3. I will finish them. I need to finish Ghost of Yotei. I really love Ghost of Yotei, but I'm currently trying to 100% it. So this is for sure one. And probably I'll start something with my girl, fiance. Like we have a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. We kind of need to finish that one. So probably these titles I will play the most. And of course, Counter-Strike with my friends. Or League of Legends. Or TFT. Yeah, I'll play a lot of video games. But this is also the reason why I was hired. So I take it. Make Hitman update phase from 2016. Maybe for the 10th anniversary. I think we can think of cool stuff for the 10th anniversary. Also, I wanted to mention, I have like a multi-chat here. So if you see me reacting to some questions where you don't see them in the chat, I have the chat of YouTube here and Twitch as well. I'm streaming on both of them at the same time. So don't be confused if I'm answering questions which you don't see in the chat. That's all there is to it. Hitman 2 2018 plays pretty much like Hitman 3, but Hitman 2016 is a different story. Would love for you to experience the jankiness that started the trilogy. I have completed the first campaign. Are you telling me it's different than 2 and 3? Okay. Now I really cannot wait to go home and play the game. I think today I have a free evening as well, so I can probably start playing Hitman 2 today to complete the story. I'm really hooked by the story, to be honest. I really like the cutscene and the atmosphere of the cutscenes. And now I got like this little cliffhanger with the photo of young 47. And I really want to know what happens now. Don't spoil. Much different. Good luck with Colorado. Yeah. Colorado was this military camp, right, of the terrorists where they trained. I played this one already. Yeah, I think I took the longest time on Colorado so far. I try to not just go in and find a secret spot where I can just shoot him with the silenced gun. I always go for one of the stories, or the story endings, or kills, however you want to call them. I'll probably learn the proper terminology at some point, but I always try to go for that and follow them around, listening to all the dialogues first. So obviously, I do it a lot. I spend a lot of time just following them and listening to them. And in the end, I get like a really crappy score because it says I took way too long. But it's like 40 minutes or whatever. I was like, hey, I was trying to enjoy the game. Why are you fronting me like that? But yeah, Colorado so far, I wouldn't really put it in the top, I would say. No, from the first ones, weirdly enough, I really like the ICA facility. I thought it was a really cool base, just to imagine to have like a base somewhere in the cold where you need to arrive with a helipad. I thought that this was pretty cool, but it was a bit weird to have like this party there and all of them being actors. But I think from map standpoint, I really liked Sapienza, to be honest. Sapienza is the one with the two delivery drivers and the flowers in the beginning, right? I really enjoyed that one. And I played some of the featured contracts by the community, which will be in the next pack. Uh, yeah, which will be in the next feature contract batch. I really enjoyed that one as well. There's one with the movie set. That one is really, really nice. So feel free to check this one out if this is live. But apart from that, and since I played it, I like the Berlin map. The Berlin Club Hölle. I think that one. I mean, obviously, I'm from Germany, so I kind of feel a bit attached. But I really enjoyed that one. I really like the club feeling. It has like this grungy vibe, like a little bit. I was thinking of Blade, of the first beginning scene of Blade, where all the vampires are dancing in a club and it rains blood from the sky, from the ceiling. I mean, it kind of had a bit of this vibe, and I was really enjoying that one. Colorado favorite map, Sapienza favorite map, yeah. But I really enjoyed the Berlin one. I can't wait to play it more. I just played it to record like a little disco scene or club scene with 47 for the meme. But and now there's like some spoilers already. I don't want to spoil myself. I really enjoyed the story so far. Also, would you ever bring back a darker Jasper Kidd style soundtrack? His music defined the classic Hitman atmosphere. I mean, Casper Kidd is goaded. Jesper Kidd is goaded. Sorry. Oh my god. I don't know if this is something I mean, you're familiar with my answer that I will give you now. I don't know, but I can state that this is like a wish from the community internally. So I will stick to this answer right now. I will not say anything without my lawyer. I need to talk to my lawyer for that. But I think I'll wrap it up. I originally only scheduled an hour, but yeah, I mean, 20 minutes over is fine. I really enjoyed this talk, and I really enjoyed talking to everybody here. And thank you, of course, for tuning in. I really wanted to do this for a while now. And yeah, it was really nice to have like this little icebreaker. And I can't wait for 2026 to start so we can properly hop in and get to know each other more. And I hope we will have many, many funny moments, primarily because of the game that is funny, not because of me failing. But this will also happen. I will fail. And hopefully it will be fun and enjoyable. And we'll make great content together and enjoy the game together and celebrate Hitman like it deserves. And yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in so far, writing the comments, being active in the chat. And I'll stick around in the Discord, maybe not over the holidays. After today, I will go dark. Bravo 6 going dark. Go on the holidays. Buy the last presents. Buy the last presents, yes. I haven't got all the presents yet. But yeah, I will enjoy the holidays. And starting next year, we will go strong. I promise. Thank you everybody for tuning in. And yeah, have a nice holidays and guten Rutsch, a nice slide into 2026. Don't drink too much if you're allowed to or do. And yeah, we'll see each other next year, starting February. In January, I'll be back on January 5th, something around that. And I'll make a proper announcement for the first stream of the year next year, in the very first beginning. So thank you everybody for tuning in, and see you later.